Okay, I am not gonna lie. My low yesterday was just the fact that yesterday was just a rough day. It was just filled with me just making one careless mistake after the other. I mean, I should have known it when I said yesterday that we were in the fourth quarter of the year, and we're not. We're actually in the third trimester, I guess. Or if it's hockey, it's third period, I guess. But yeah, I got too overconfident and trying to, be like, yeah, let's get the rest of this year done. Let's make the rest of this year awesome. And all throughout the day, I'm just making careless mistake after careless mistake after careless mistake. I accidentally made a mess in my car, for instance. Nothing liquid related, just that I sort of keep like emergency supply of candy in my car, because, just in case. And it's Lifesavers, by the way. And they spilled all over my car. That was not fun. That was very much not fun at all. Yeah, just mistakes like that, like all throughout the course of the day. And it just got to feel incredibly long, incredibly, ugh. But you know what? It's fine. Because I was going to go home, stay in my nice little apartment, recuperate, get myself some sleep, which I actually kind of overslept today, but I guess I did sort of need it, considering how bad yesterday was. So, man, I think I'm ready to start anew with, a little bit of caution. I'm actually be cautious today, a little bit of caution, and hope that today can only be better. It can only be better. At least I'm hoping so. So there's that. My high for yesterday was, yes. Yesterday was in fact filled with, several mistakes. But my high throughout the day was, there were actually some good things that happened throughout the day. There were. Like, for instance, I had Nelios for lunch. You guys know I always say Nelios in Corning, best pizza in that area. Although Atlas is a close second. I'll give Atlas a close second. But it's like knocking out one's a 98 and the other one's like a 99. That's how good they are. But I gotta give the edge to Nelios just because I have had that more. Plus, when you think about it, Nelios comes before Atlas in alphabetical order. So there's that. Yeah. You can tell by the way they sound, but they both begin with the letter A. So, yeah. AN for Nelios and AT for Atlas. So, one comes before the other in alphabetical order. Peas macarons made because I like peas macarons on social media, which you all probably should too. And seriously, they made Pokemon themed macarons. Come on, you guys know I'm a Pokemon fan. Really? That's awesome. I mean, it's not like she made every single they made every single Pokemon under the sun. I mean, come on, they're good, but they're not that good. They just did a couple Pokeballs, a couple ones that look like Pikachu, Yeah, it was awesome. By the way, they did Pikachu's, head, with the pointy ears and the mouse face, yeah. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Pikachu is literally Japanese for light rodent. So, or light mouse. So, in case you didn't know, now you do. Let's see. What other good thing? Well, AGT happened, but that was given. We'll be talking about that in a minute. And yeah, so yes, yesterday was filled with me just making one careless mistake after the other, but it was also filled with several good moments too. So my low yesterday was all the mistakes I was making. My high was like all the good little things that were happening all throughout the course of the day. And my act of kindness was, and this actually does sort of go along with the high as well. But I'm actually friends with the owner of the Sauce Boss on Facebook. And he tells us one story of how someone put a certain kind of ring in the tip jar. It was a belly button ring. Nothing dangerous or profound or, no, not profound, profane, excuse me. So it was just a belly button ring in the tip jar. And I immediately thought of that one, the Beyonce song, Single Ladies. And so I say, they must like your tip jar. I mean, they did put a ring on it, and it made the Sauce Boss laugh. And to make it even better, so yes, my act of kindness was I made the owner of the Sauce Boss laugh, and that was awesome. So to make it even better, because I respond to what the owner of the Sauce Boss says on Facebook a lot, and I actually do make him laugh quite a bit. So he says, Nick Cutler, I always hear the whenever like you make a comment like this, because I actually do that relatively frequently. So I looked for a gif of the and that made him laugh too. So yeah, yesterday was a rough day, but you know what? I got myself some sleep, stayed in, recuperated, and with caution, I'm ready to take on the day. But again, I'm gonna be cautious now. Don't overstep anything. Okay, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. We're gonna do it the right way, because the right way is always the good way, and that is awesome for me. So, right, I should probably talk about America's Got Talent right now, but first things first. Good morning, happy hump day, everybody. So, yesterday was filled with a lot of really great acts, yesterday was a cheer team CA, Kanati Dodds. She was incredible with her beautiful original. The Lightwave Theater Company with the puppets, they were awesome. Resound, Selena, the Wow, the Diva and Drummers of, like that one, the one competition, Divas and Drummers. Noah Apps, Alex Hooper was hilarious when he was like roasting all the, or he was roasting the judges. Brendan Rooks, the Bellow Sisters, and Brendan Leake. Like, seriously, everyone was at least trying to step up their game, and that's what you need in the quarterfinals. I say was trying to, because yesterday was also filled with Howie making a comment being like, you really want to have, here's what guarantees you, like, moving on to, like, the next round is you want to have, like, those moments when you're on that stage and performing for America's Got Talent where if you're at home and you're, like, watching, say you have, like, a couple loved ones that are around or something, like, those people should be saying, honey, get in here, bring the kids, you got to see this is incredible. Like, those are the sort of moments that Howie was looking for. And a lot of those acts really did sort of seem to bring it, but I guess with Simon gone, Howie has to be like sort of both Howie and Simon where, I mean, he can be funny, but, he's also been sort of showing an overly critical side lately. I mean, I don't necessarily hate it because you kind of need that sort of thing on a show like this. But, it's America's Got Talent. Lots of people are watching. A lot of people think, thousands of people more than Howie are going to think that, they're better than what Howie thinks. So, yeah. In the end, tonight it's going to come down to, the judges voting, as it usually seems, to be the case. Yeah. So, ultimately, yesterday was a really great episode of America's Got Talent. It's exactly the sort of thing I needed to do before, my day was over. And, it's basically the reason why I overslept this morning a little. But that's okay. I lived, I learned, I did everything that I was, supposed to do. In terms of just getting through my day, trying to get through it all. And now we can only hope that, I can only hope today is better. I'm sure lots of people had a great day yesterday. So if for whatever reason your day was better than mine, by all means, feel free to ignore what I was saying earlier. But, yeah. I guess it also kind of didn't help that it was perpetually cloudy yesterday. I mean, you saw the sun in some parts, but for the most part, it was pretty cloudy, pretty meh, I guess. Yeah. I guess there really isn't much in the realm of anything new other than America's Got Talent is going to show the results of last night's episode. And then, it's like we have 3 weeks before they show, before the finale. So I'm curious as to see what's going to happen. Since I made this mistake yesterday, I think this was, the Lord's way of having a rough day was karma, the Lord, the universe, the force, something saying, listen, the mistake you made when saying yesterday began the fourth quarter, when we're in the final third, when we're still only in the final third of 2020, that was karma way of, telling me that I needed sort of a bad day. But you know what? That's fine. I'm human. I make mistakes. Not every day is going to be filled with sunshine and rainbows. Not that I expect it to be anyway. I mean, you can have a good day and it can still be incredibly cloudy. You can have a bad day when everyone else around you is quite possibly having the greatest day of their lives. And believe me, that's happened to me too. I look back to July 2nd of 2016 for that one. But, yeah, you can, we all do make mistakes. We all have bad days. And, yesterday was a bad day for me. It's definitely not going to be the last bad day I have for a long time. And I hope don't misunderstand me. I hope it's a long time before I have another bad day. But it happened, it was like getting like a yearly vaccination or yearly flu shot or something. It's a small little prick in, the day, and, it only hurts. Yesterday mentally and emotionally kind of hurt a lot, but you know what? In the grand scheme of life, it's a little thing, just like a little prick from, your yearly shot, and you know what? I can move on. I can definitely move on. You know, even if like none of you guys are like, you know, listening, or maybe some of you guys are listening to this part. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm ready to tackle on my day with a bit of caution. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on social media platforms. Turn on notifications on YouTube. I am very humble doing this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy today. I'm hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful hump day. Yeah, again, see, I almost made a mistake right there. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.